It's taking a long time. We spent most of the year looking for houses. Can we make a decision here? Why are you laughing?
I didn't know you were going to go into role play.
It's taking a long time, but I think it's time for us to make a decision.
Yeah.
And it's taken a really long time. We started looking in the springtime, and it's taking most of the year. And you've seen how many houses?
Oh, how many has it been? Around 10?
Well, that's not that many.
Oh, 15?
I don't know, but you saw
it's-
most of the later houses.
Yeah, it's definitely been a lot of houses. Many more than I would like.
So this is house hunting quarantine edition. In order to go in, we have to wear masks and gloves. Let's look at some cool houses. So how's this experience?
It's different. Different.
So I think we got about 4 houses that we were really seriously considering. Well, at least some of them I was and some of you are. So the first one was the Winding Way house, the one in Marion. All right, today we're in the car. Say hi.
Hi.
So, and the kids are here too. We are going to see a couple of houses because why?
We are going to move.
We're gonna try to move. We're on the market again. We were looking a while ago, but some other things came up and we didn't follow through. So now we're looking again. And today we're looking at 2 fixer-uppers. And hopefully we can look at these gems in the rough and turn them into
Diamonds?
diamonds.
I want to see diamonds.
We're here to look at the house. What do you think of this house?
Small.
Small? Wait till you see the inside.
It's probably gonna look huge. Daddy, order it. But what if we move? We should all have a little group. Yeah. Here comes the shade. I like this walkway. I like it.
Yeah, it's very flowery and gardeny, huh?
I like it. It's like high, not so smooth. Spiderweb? We can go down here and look at a spider. And there's lots of plants there. And you can see other houses, lots of trees, lots of plants. Like that.
So what do you think?
I like I like the path. If you take a bath, don't touch the tree. Don't touch the other tree. Okay. I think it's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be. Wow. Small.
In.
This would be like where we watch TV and sit on the couches and stuff. Open up the kitchen.
What can I help you with? What do you want to order?
Lassie, it's not ready yet. I want to order something. Can I order something?
What would you like?
A camera.
No, you can't have.
So then that means maybe that other room could have been a dining room or no, that wasn't.
There's the chandelier. This is where they had the dining room table.
Look. Yeah, Mommy's right. I can see something.
Yeah, it's probably pipes because the bathroom's right there.
Is my sister doing something that I'm going with her?
Well, so 1, 2, 3. Maybe this is the master here. Oh, this one's in the balcony.
Alright, you doing it.
Then
Now hold on to the railing.
There's two really nice rooms. Even maybe a bedroom for your older daughter. Got some privacy.
Well, we're gonna go in there in a second. Let's go that way.
It's really dark in there.
Yep. I guess it was contemporary fixer-upper. So what do you think about that one?
Well, I think you really liked that one more than I did because it was a contemporary home. And I could have been on board with it. It didn't have a lot of square footage, but I could have been on board with it just because it already had like a pretty open floor plan. We wouldn't have had to take down any walls or anything like that. It did have some backyard space and some outdoor space. So it was okay for me. It could have been workable. The only issue that I had was there was a lack of bathrooms and there was no master suite. And there would have been no easy way for us to make a full master suite. So to me, that was just a no-go.
Yeah, again, I like the outside of that one too. It wasn't really spacious, but you know, boxy and concrete, it was my style. It also did not have a garage, and the parking area is a little small, so we would have to take that to get a garage. So I guess, but the price was really good. And then it was a nice area. I think it would have appreciated in price. So, you know, I would consider that, but I know you really didn't. Yeah, I guess you didn't like it a lot. What about the big house, the Sandringham house?
Yeah, I think Sandringham. Well, that was one of my faves. Today we're here to look at another house.
How many houses are you gonna look at?
Hopefully not too many.
I just saw a spider in the light.
Huh?
I saw a spider in there.
Oh, they're all over the place.
Try not to touch stuff.
Look, Daddy, bamboo. I would take one that fell.
Looks nice out there, doesn't it?
I think Amy's the only one who doesn't have to stop. Maybe try to walk under it. See? Perfect. It's a disco ball. It's a mini disco ball. So that I can walk right under it. I can walk right there. Why do we need it such low?
Let me see your disco moves.
Room for a fridge.
You have to bend down. How come it's so low? Why is it so low?
Because that's for the dining table.
Oh. It's so low for the dining table.
Okay.
Wow. Look at this island. It's so big. I bet this really nice house for playing hide. Yeah.
For some reason in the photo, this looked like it was in such a different plate.
I think they took it over there.
Look at the crystal.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
that's pretty.
Hey, when you sit right here, you just look at the crystal and the wall. I gotta wait.
Oh yeah.
What's garage?
Yep.
Look who is there.
It's big.
Big. Just like this whole house.
Yeah, it could fit 3 cars in there.
How was it just like? Look at that mirror.
Look at the mirror. Look like you're gonna walk into yourself.
This is incredible.
I don't want to walk into myself. Hey, look. It's the outside.
bathroom is big.
Why do a bamboo fall down? And then you use a bamboo. Don't touch it! Whoa!
It's not a jacuzzi. All right, they all have their own room.
Squishy!
Go left. Go left.
Left?
Left. Left in this way. Closet.
I don't want to get dipped in the closet. What? Don't do that.
This is bigger.
It would be a nice tent, Daddy. Maybe we would get our own bathroom. It should be our bathroom.
Yeah, everybody could get their own bedroom and their own bathroom.
This is then we wouldn't have to sneak out and ask. We could.
That thing, you're calling it a thing?
Whoa.
This is like an extra living room.
Yeah, this is the bedroom.
How do you know this is a bedroom?
This is the sitting room.
Nice view.
Look, there's a skywalker. And there's closets
One bathroom.
and one bathroom.
This is the
Oh, look, they have red lights in there.
They're beautiful. So it looks like the hotel. Why? Because it just keeps going. It looks like it just keeps going. Oh yeah.
It really loves walking.
There was a room with.
Look, there's a creek. Dry creek. But when it rains, you will see water. Don't step on the mud. Don't touch.
I did like Sandringham. It had a lot of square footage. It had a really nice master suite. It had a huge bedroom and then like a huge area that we could make into a huge walk-in closet or office or whatever it was. And then it also had a huge bathroom that had a separate soaking tub from the shower. So, and it had double vanities. So it really had like, you know, a lot of stuff that I wanted. And so the kitchen was somewhat open to the living area, to the family room. So I could have been okay with that. Yeah. I think one of the big things that I did not like was that it really didn't have a good yard space. It had a lot of trees in the surrounding area, and there was not a good green space or even like blacktop space for the kids to really go out and run.
But the giant concrete fireplace that looked the brutalist style, that's a, you know, I guess it's sort of my style. The backyard was okay, it needed some clearing, but it had a long deck. And then the house is huge. I mean, you've said huge several times. It had a 3-car garage. I think that was the biggest house that we saw, and still was in a good area. So, you know, that one should probably be on the list, I would say. Do you think?
Yeah.
So, and I think the last candidate was the country house, you know, the one with the open, wide, lots of land. What do you think of that one? Kids, how are you today?
Good.
So where do you think we're going?
Delaware.
Ooh, well, we are heading towards Delaware.
What did nature?
Yeah.
That's a queen. A queen boo-boo is like a big boo-boo.
Keep your hands in your pockets, okay?
It's a good thing I have pockets.
Yeah, go in. Go in.
It has stuff in it.
Like what?
Like, sorry. I wonder how much rooms there are. There's like some. We've made it a dump trip this time.
All right, tell me about this place that kids store.
Okay.
And we'll let the washer run a quick.
3, 2 hot and 3 hot and 2 eagle. You're hot and echo. Right? No, not right. Thank you, Luna.
I do cook sometimes.
What do you think of this house?
I like it.
Oh, Leah, that's where you say you can store eagle? Come and explain to me how that works.
So like, you can store 1 eagle in it. It's the eagle doesn't fly away before you can put it in.
Alright, show me where it is.
That thing is the roof on it.
Country House was a lot like Sandringham. It had, a good amount of square footage, and it had a really great open concept. The kitchen is definitely open to the family area. And it also had a really great master suite. It has a good space bedroom and a really nice bathroom, and also an office in there, and then 2 separate closets. I don't think it was quite as big as Sandringham, but it's still big and spacious. Now, one of the things that sets the Country House apart from Sandringham is the yard space, the land space. So Country House is set on 1 acre of land. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and there's more around it. It's pretty open because it is in the countryside. I just remember when I got out to the deck, and it was just so peaceful, and I just stood there and it was so peaceful. So, but the house was not necessarily my style, because it's it sort of mix of old and new, and it's kind of colonial-ish, and it was just never being my favorite style. I much prefer a mid-century modern or a contemporary house. I think it's the most move-inable house, well, other than the first one, the tennis pro one.
Yeah.
But nothing really wowed me about the inside.
So what do you think? Which one are we gonna go with?
I don't know.
Well, so which one do you think we can cross out first?
Well, the one next to the highway, the tennis house, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was definitely a no-go for me.
And I would have been okay with any of the other 3.
Okay. Well, I think I would have to say the Winding Road house would have to be a no for me, just because I was not going to be able to get my master suite that I really want.
Yes, inside. I don't even need a master bedroom. But that's all you.
Okay, so can we X out Winding Road?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so now we're left between Sandringham and the Country House.
Yep.
So what do you think?
Let's see what we can get.